Alright guys, welcome to this new flight sim flight. We are in St-Hubert in the suburb of Montreal. We can see in the background Montreal and the new Champlain Bridge. So we're flying today to Toronto City Center, which is not the international airport. It's the airport right in front of the CN Tower, which is in Lake Ontario. So we'll be trying because I'm not used to this new plane, which is called the Phenom 100. It's only going to be my third flight with it. It's very tricky to land. It's not like an Airbus where it's almost automatic. So let's get on with our flight. So our plane is parked at general aviation parking. We see that we have our GPU unit next to it. Our covers in on the engines. Forgot to remove them on the last flight before starting the engine, so let's not do the same mistake again. All right. So let's start by powering up this plane. Just got to check something first on my stream. All right, my Streamlab should be working, but it's not working again. Page Facebook. Gaming son. Paramètres. Paramètres du compte. Plateforme. L'arranger. Enregistrer. And that should be working. All right. So let's start by turning on battery number 2, battery number 1, bus tie to auto, generator to auto, gen 2, power supply to auto, and let's check if it's working. Oxygen supply is good. Let's remove our covers, our control lock, and we can remove the GPU. All right, so let's not forget our trucks and cargo door once we are powering up. All right, so let's arm ELT, fuel pump to auto, fuel pump number 2 to auto, hydraulic to auto, heating auto, and let's go over here, pressurization to auto, boat bleed, and air conditioning to manual. Let's check our flight plan right over here. So everything is loaded up. Flight director on. Navigation.
Flight director on.
And let's wait to see what our ATC is saying for the altitude. Display ATC.
ATC.
All right. Good afternoon, St-Hubert ground. Phenom 0550 requesting IFR clearance to Toronto City Centre.
Phenom 0550 is cleared to Toronto Island Airport as filed. Takeoff runway 06 left climb and maintain 13,000 feet. Departure frequency is 125.15 squawk 7464.
Takeoff runway is 06 left, climb and maintain 13,000 feet. Departure frequency is 125.15 squawk 7464. Phenom 0550.
Phenom 0550 readback is correct.
All right.
Contact ground on 126 decimal for when ready to taxi. Good day.
Phenom 0550. Good day. Okay, let's just try to adjust our speed to, let's say, 180 knots for our departure. Close ATC. Close ATC.
Closing.
Alright, so that's done. Heading 06. And our course also to 06. Okay, so we got our front cargo door open, so let's close that. So it's closing. Let's close our door. And we can start by powering up our engine. So ignition to auto. So let's start engine number 2. All right. So engine number 2 is revving. Let's start engine number 1. See our oil pressure building up and our RPM. All right, so we got good pressure, good RPM. Let's remove our shocks. Shocks are removed. Turn on our nav lights. Cockpit panel. Let's put a bit of brightness. And let's request taxi. Display ATC.
Putting you in touch with air traffic control.
Good afternoon, St-Hubert Tower. This is Phenom 0550 requesting taxi IFR to London City Centre, to Toronto City Centre.
Phenom 0550 taxi to and hold short of runway 06 left via taxiway Charlie. Contact tower on 121 decimal tree when ready.
Taxiing in, holding short of runway 6 left, taxiing via taxiway Charlie. Contact tower on 121 decimal 3 when ready. Phenom 0550. Good day. Alright, so we got this settled. And let's remove our parking brakes. And flaps to 1. And let's start moving the plane. So that blue light there in the taxiway should not be there. This is a scenery bug. Alright, so let's turn our taxi lights on. Let's see what the tower has to say. Display ATC. Display ATC.
Contacting ATC.
St-Hubert Tower, Phenom 0550 requesting departure, requesting takeoff clearance IFR to Toronto City Centre.
Phenom 0550 altimeter 29.902 wind 284 at 4. Cleared for takeoff runway 06 left.
Clear to take off runway 06 left, Phenom 0550, good day. Close ATC. Alright, so landing lights on. Come on. And throttle up. Close ATC.
Close ATC.
So if you just joined our stream, we're in St-Hubert Airport in the suburb, the south shore of Montreal, Canada, and we're going to Toronto City Centre in the suburb of Toronto, next to the CN Tower, which the landing strip is on a little island close to the CN Tower, not the Pearson International Airport. All right. So we are good to line up with the runway. All right. So let's just check our rudders, our pitch, our yaw, and we're ready. So flaps are at 1, and we're traveling up.
FS Realistic connected.
And throttle to toga. 50 knots. 80 knots. 100 knots. V1. Rotate. Positive climb and gear up. And we're airborne.
0550 contact Montreal. Departure on 125.15. Good day.
Display ATC.
Contacting air traffic control.
Contacting Montreal departure on 125.15 Phenom 0550. Good day. Montreal departure, Phenom 0550 with you, flight level 25 going 130.
Phenom 0550 Montreal departure altimeter 29.902 radar contact. Continue.
Close ATC. And let's retract our flaps. Close ATC.
Close ATC.
Autopilot on.
Autopilot on.
And our nav on. display map.
I'll pop that open for you.
So we'll be going over Montreal. We got the Saint Helene and Ile Notre Dame Island over here. That comes the bridge. Display ATC.
Putting you in touch with air traffic control.
Contacted Montreal Center on 132.85, Phenom 0550. Good afternoon, Montreal Center, Phenom 0550, flight level 90 going 130.
Phenom 0550, Montreal Center altimeter 29.9er, 2 radar contacts, continue.
Alright, so we're flying over Montreal Airport. There's a few planes taking off and landing. You can see one over here, one over here. Whoops. My joystick just disconnected, that's why.
Flare 130 is at 2,400 feet, climbing 9,000 feet.
Can't find my mouse.
0550 climb and maintain flight level 210. Flare 130.
Alright, so I just gotta find my mouse. Something happened with...
Montreal Center altimeter 29.9er, 2 radar contact, continue to Ebony.
Where's the mouse? Okay, we're back. So, display ATC.
Contacting ATC.
So we'll have to go to flight level 210.
Hear my last transmission.
Flight level 210, Phenom 0550. Alright. So let's go to 210. Don't know what happened. My gamepad just disconnect, and that's the sound that you heard. Alright, so vertical speed up to 1,400 feet per minute. That's so 60 minutes.
3661, contact Boston Center on 135.25. Good day.
Let's put 2,000 feet. So we can see Montreal Airport, Montreal Trudeau.
Going to 135.25, Skywest 3661.
So we're at 13,000 feet. Let's speed up our ascend.
Montreal Center Air Canada 885 Heavy is passing flight level 190, climbing flight level 230. Air Canada 885 Heavy, Montreal Center radar contact, continue to Mayor.
So we can turn off
Number Echo,
our
Juliet
landing
Papa,
lights.
you are 10 miles north. Climb and maintain
Our strobe should have been
15,000
on.
feet. Expect ILS runway 24 right approach by Alana transition. Cleared to Lana. Order dash 2471, contact Montreal approach on 118.9er.
Display map.
Good day. Number Echo,
Bringing that up
Juliet
now.
Papa, climb and maintain 9,000 feet. Number Echo, Juliet Papa, descend and maintain 2,500 feet. Air Canada 885 Heavy, you are tree 2 miles northeast. Climb and maintain 17,000 feet. Expect vectors ILS runway 24 left approach. 118.9er quarter dash 2471. Goodbye. Descend and maintain 2,500 feet. Expect ILS runway
All right.
24 right approach by Alana transition. Cleared to Lana Ember Echo Juliet Papa.
So we're at 18,000 feet check.
Foxtrot Romeo Quebec
Display ATC.
Center altimeter 29.9.
ATC.
Contact. Continue to Kemby. Tower on 120.42 Embraer Echo Juliet Papa.
Climbing and maintaining flight level 320, Phenom 0550. Okay, so 320.
Embraer Romeo Quebec, November, you are 500 feet below your assigned altitude. Climb and maintain flight level 200.
Okay, 3200.
Climb and maintain flight level 200 Embraer Romeo Quebec, November.
Display map.
Displaying map.
Alright, so we're at 23,000 feet. How about this?
Boeing Foxtrot, November, contact Montreal approach on 118.9er. Good day. Going to
Yep.
118.9er, Boeing Foxtrot, November.
25,000 feet check. Let's turn. And we'll adjust our course heading. $27,000 feet. On board our beautiful Phenom.
65 climb and maintain flight level 240. Climb and maintain flight level 240 Jazz 7965.
So we're at 30,000 feet.
Phenom 0550 climb and maintain flight level 420.
420. Display ATC. Display ATC.
Contacting air traffic
Jet
control.
7965 contact Montreal Center on 13.975. Good day.
Flight level 420. Phenom 0550.
134.975 Jazz 7965. Goodbye.
42,000 feet.
0550 contact Montreal Center on 134.975. Good day.
Contacting Montreal Center on 134.975. Phenom 0550. Good day. We'll go to 42,000 feet. Montreal Center, Phenom 0550 with you, flight level 320 going 420.
Phenom 0550 Montreal Center radar. Contact continue to Canada. Embraer Zulu Quebec Mike. Contact Boston Center on 135.
So I think 42,000 feet will be the highest ATC ever made me go. Display map.
Map opening.
Climb and maintain flight level 180 Jazz 961.
So at this altitude, let's put our ice protection, our windshield, wing. It must be pretty cold outside the cockpit. $36,000 feet. $37,000 feet. Only 4,000 feet to go until we get our flight level. $38,000 feet. Oy, oy.
contact Toronto Center on 124.675. Good day. Jazz 961 contact Toronto Center on
Our speed is
124.675.
going down.
Good day. Jazz 8581 contact Toronto Center on 124.675. Good day. Porter dash 2466 climb and maintain flight level 240.
So almost at 40,000 feet.
27 miles southeast.
That's pretty high
Maintain 6,000 feet. Keep speed
considering
not above
that
210
small
knots. Expect
plane.
ILS runway tree 2 approach via Volek transition. Clear to Volek.
So 40,000 feet check.
Jazz 8866 descend and maintain 3,000 feet. Keep speed not above 210 knots. Montreal Center Air Canada 611 is passing flight level 250 climbing flight level 360. Air Canada 611 Montreal Center radar contact continue. Air Canada 611 contact Boston Center on 135.25. Good day.
41,000 feet.
135.25 Air Canada 611. Goodbye.
And
Descend and maintain 3,000 feet. Keep speed
46.
not above 210 knots. Expect ILS runway tree 2 approach via Volek transition. Clear to Volek Jazz 8866. Jazz 8866 contact Ottawa. Approach on 135.15. Good day.
almost there.
135.15 Jazz 8866. Goodbye.
And we are going to level off at 42,000. All right, so our flight level 420. Let's put our throttle to climb.
Jazz 7965 climb and maintain flight level 250. Climb and maintain flight level 250 Jazz 7965. Montreal Center Air Canada 611 is passing flight level 230 climbing, flight level 360. Air Canada 611 Montreal Center radar contact continue.
Display map.
Bringing that up now.
So we're at Mach 0.544. Pretty fast. (42,000 feet). So let's take a look at our map. So we are here, catching it through the flight path,
Beechcraft 2 uniform Papa climb and maintain
because
flight
I don't
level
know how it
190.
works on this plane.
Jazz 7682, you are 9 miles southwest. Descend and maintain 7,000 feet. Keep speed not above 210 knots. Expect ILS runway tree 2 approach via Bollig transition. Clear to Bollig. Jazz 7682, descend and maintain 3,000 feet. Keep speed not above 210 knots. Climb and maintain flight level 190 Beechcraft 2 uniform Papa. Descend and maintain 3,000 feet. Keep speed not above 210 knots. Expect ILS runway tree 2 approach via Bollig transition. Clear to Bollig Jazz 7682.
Couple of clouds over Ontario. And let's hope that I'll be able to do a better landing than yesterday. Yesterday I bounced twice on the tarmac. It's very hard to get it correct with that new controls. I'm just gonna go over there, and just by the time I land, so let's do like this.
682. Keep speed not above 190 knots. Keep speed not above 190 knots. Jazz 7682.
So we're at Mach 0.611, 42,000 feet. Let's see what our maps is saying. Coming up over Lake Ontario. Display
Good
ATC.
day.
ATC.
Contacting Toronto Center on 124.675.
135.15 Jazz 7682. Goodbye.
Contacting Toronto Center on 124.6. Ah, come on.
124.675 Air Canada 611. Goodbye. Beechcraft 2 Uniform Pop.
Toronto Center, Phenom 0550 with you, flight level 420.
Phenom 0550 Toronto Center radar contact continue.
Alright. Display map.
I'll pop that open for you.
So we got a flat path over here. Once we cross it, we'll line up with it. Still cruising at 42,000 feet.
Phenom 0550 descend and maintain flight level 300.
Display ATC.
Contacting ATC.
Descending and maintaining flight level 300, Phenom 0550. Alright, so we're starting our descent. Let's put 300 on the altitude. And altitude, down. And cut the throttle a bit, since we'll be speeding up on our way down.
day. Going to 134.25 quarter dash 2466.
Getting close to Lake Ontario. $37,000 feet. Check. Starting to see Lake Ontario over here. No, this is the St. Lawrence. We're not up. We're not at Lake Ontario yet. 36,000 feet. Check. Small correction on our heading. Display map.
Map opening.
So this is where we are. And we're going Lake Ontario over here. We won't do that loop. I don't know why ATC gave us that loop. Then landing at City Center.
Air Canada
Runway
829er heavy
26.
contact. Toronto Center on 134.25.
And then there's, I don't know,
Good day.
not a pilot, so I don't know what the hell they're talking about.
Going to 134.25 Air Canada 829er heavy.
32,000 feet.
Air Canada 413, contact Toronto Center on 134.25. Good day.
31,000 feet.
One tree 4.25 Air Canada 413. Goodbye.
And leveling off.
WestJet 626, contact Montreal Center on 134.975. Good day.
So while we are on the air, let's check out our layout of this beautiful
Going to 134.25
Embraer.
Air Canada 611.
And we even got the can in the back. So you can go to the washroom, close the door if you want, have a private moment, and flush the toilet. When you're done, you go back
Phenom
to the
0550
cabin.
descend and maintain 16,000 feet.
Display ATC. Display ATC.
Putting you in touch with air traffic control.
Descend and maintaining flight level 160, Phenom 0550. Alright, so we're descending to 16,000 feet. Whoops, we went too fast. 16,000 feet. And vertical speed down. Reduce our speed. And we are getting close to Lake Ontario. Closer and closer to Toronto. So we're not landing in at Pearson International. We're landing at Toronto City Centre, which is small business jet airport, right next to the CN Tower. It's kind of an island. Reminds me of Meigs Field Airport in Chicago, which is no longer there. I think he got rid of it. Of course, in-flight sim, you can still play it if you download it, if you download the pack. But in real life, Meigs Field doesn't exist. So, 27,000 feet.
Phenom 0550 contact Toronto Centre on 134.25. Good day.
Contacting Toronto Centre on 134.25, Phenom 0550, good day.
Toronto Centre, American 1963, flight level 350. American 1963, Toronto Centre radar, contact.
We're getting
continue
closer
descend.
to a big city, so we'll get a lot of chatter. Toronto Centre, Phenom 0550 with 2, flight level 260, going 160.
Phenom 0550, Toronto Centre radar, contact, continue to descend.
Close ATC.
Closing.
So 25,000 feet, check.
Toronto Centre, Jazz 7965,
You can see
flight
Trans-Canada
level
Highway.
240. Jazz 7965, Toronto Centre radar, contact, continue to descend. Air Canada 829er Heavy, you are 35 miles northeast. Climb and maintain flight level 300. Expect ILS runway 23 approach via Newdeck transition. Clear to Newdeck. Air Canada 413, you are 56 miles northeast. Maintain present heading and altitude. Expect ILS runway 24 left approach via Centra transition. Clear to Centra. Air Canada 611, you are 64 miles northeast. Maintain present heading and altitude. Expect ILS runway 24 left approach via Centra transition.
22,000 feet. Display map.
Displaying map.
So 2,100 feet check. 21,000 feet check. Going to 16,000 feet.
Toronto Center, Envoy tree 5, flight level tree 60. Envoy tree 5, Toronto Center radar contact, continue to DAS. Porter dash 2466, contact, Toronto Center on 124.925. Good day. Air Canada 611 climb and maintain flight level 220. Envoy tree 5, contact Toronto Center on 124.925. Good day. Air Canada 41 tree climb and maintain flight level 180.
So almost at 16,000 feet.
25 Envoy tree 5.
Hey Eric, salut. Je viens de voir ton message. Lâche pas. As-tu vu, je sais pas si t'es encore là. Phenom.
Climb and maintain flight level 220 Air Canada 611. Air Canada 611 descend and maintain 12,000 feet. Descend and maintain 12,000 feet Air Canada 611. Air Canada 611 descend and maintain 4,000 feet.
Almost, almost
Air
at
Canada
16.
41 tree.
We should be leveling off now.
6,000 feet.
And let's put more power in our engine so we don't stall.
4,000 feet Air Canada 611. Air Canada 611 descend and maintain 3,000 feet.
And leveling off now. So we're at 16.
Descend and maintain 3,000 feet Air Canada 611.
Display map.
Map opening.
We should be banking right in a couple of minutes. Once we get to deep sub.
0550 descend and maintain 14,000 feet.
Display ATC. Display ATC.
Contacting air traffic control.
Flight level 140, Phenom 0550. T'as diminué ta grosseur de vol, ben oui. Non, j'essaye ça. J'aime bien ça, les business jets. J'avais jamais vraiment essayé. Tu veux l'avoir, je peux te l'envoyer via WeTransfer. C'est plus difficile à voler qu'un jet normal, par exemple. Surtout quand t'atterris, là. C'est pas les mêmes commandes. J'ai un autre flight stick. Un yoke, comme on appelle, pour ces avions-là. Puis, ben la misère à flairer comme il faut. Hier, j'ai atterri, j'ai fait 2 bounces. Alright, so let's turn 30, no, 2,
Air Canada 41 tree. Contact Toronto Center on 124.925.
275.
Good day.
So we're at 15,000 feet.
One two four decimal 925 Air Canada 413. Goodbye.
So we're starting to see
Phenom
Toronto
0550
suburb.
descend and maintain 8,000 feet.
So now it's 8,000 feet. Oops. I always go past.
Air Canada 414 traffic is 11 o'clock 4
Display
miles at
ATC.
14,000 feet. Report them in sight.
Contacting ATC.
Jazz 79er 65, you are 1,300 feet below your assigned altitude. Climb and maintain flight level 240.
Descending and emitting 8,000 feet. Phenom 0550.
Air Canada 414, heavy in sight. Climb and maintain flight level 240, Jazz 79er 65. Jazz 79er 65 traffic is 7 o'clock 2 miles
So
at
13,000
17,400
feet.
feet Airbus.
Going to 8,000.
Report them in sight. Air Canada 611, contact Toronto Centre on 124 decimal 925. Good day. Jazz 79er 65, have the Airbus in sight.
So let's turn our landing lights on. So it will
124
already be
decimal
done.
925 Air Canada 611. Goodbye.
11,000 feet. Let's get our bearing straight. Display map.
Bringing that up now.
So let's keep our heading like this so we don't have to do that stupid loop.
Air Canada 414, climb and maintain flight level 290.
Close map.
Climb and maintain flight level
I'll put it away.
290. Air Canada
So
414.
10,000 feet we just crossed. Display map.
I'll pop that open for you.
Almost at 8,000. And we'll put our power back on. Turn toward the mainlands. Thanks for the like.
Phenom 0550, you are 27 miles east. Descend and maintain 2,000 feet, keep speed not above 200 knots. Expect localizer runway 26 approach via Omtex transition.
Display ATC.
Clear to Omtex.
ATC.
Descending and maintaining 2,000 feet, keep speed not above 200 knots, expect localizer runway 26 via approach UMTEX, transition clear to UMTEX, Phenom 0550, good day. Alright, so 2,000 feet. Let's throttle off.
Jazz 79er65, contact Toronto Center on 124.925. Good day.
Put speed down.
Phenom 0550 traffic is 9 o'clock, 2 miles at 11,800 feet Bombardier. Report them in sight.
Right over here.
124.925 Jazz 79er65. Goodbye. Phenom 0550 contact Toronto Center on 124.925. Good day.
Contacting Toronto Center on 124.925, Phenom 0550, good day. Toronto Center, Phenom 0550 with you, flight level 67
Air
going
Canada
20.
454 climb and maintain flight level 210. Phenom 0550 Toronto Center altimeter 29.902 radar contact. Continue to OMTEX. Phenom 0550 contact. Approach on 133.4.
Display TC.
Good day.
Putting you in touch with air traffic control.
Contacting approach on 133.4, Phenom 0550, good day.
Toronto Center, Airbus the 109er Heavy, flight level 300. Airbus the
Toronto City Center approach, Phenom 0550 with you, flight level 54 going 20.
Phenom 0550 approach altimeter 29.902 radar contact. Continue to OMTEX.
Alright. So let's correct our heading. Should have planes on top of us, yeah. There's two planes, one over here, one over there. So we're starting to see Toronto City Center. $38,000 feet. 3,800 feet.
Jazz 79er65 descend and maintain 1,500 feet. Descend and maintain 1,500 feet, Jazz 79er65.
We see the CN
Phenom
Tower.
0550 descend and maintain 1,500 feet.
Display ATC.
Contacting air traffic control.
Descending and maintaining 1,500 feet, Phenom 0550. Okay, so now that we're at under 1,800 feet, let's do flap 1.
Phenom 0550 traffic is 10 o'clock 3 miles at 5,500 feet Bombardier. Report them in sight.
Phenom 0550, I got the traffic in sight.
Jazz 79er65, you are 6 miles east of Toronto Island. Contact tower on 118.2 when inbound on the approach.
And the runway is
Tower
over
on
here.
118.2 Jazz 7965.
You see the CN tower right over here. And let's put flap 2.
Phenom 0550 traffic is 12 o'clock 3 miles at 3,800 feet Bombardier. Report them in sight.
So landing gear operating speed is 180. So, well, I got a traffic inside, Phenom 0550. Let's lower our landing gear
Departure Porter Dash 247
and flaps 3.
1,000 feet climbing 9,000 feet.
Autopilot off.
Phenom 0550, you are 6 miles east of Toronto Island. Contact tower on 118.2 when inbound on the approach. Porter Dash 247 departure altimeter 29.92 radar. Contact continue to MDOS. Approach Dodger Charlie Golf Tango Mike November is at 6,700 feet,
Flap 3.
descending 2,500 feet. Porter Dash 247 keep speed, not
So we
above
got
210
gear
knots.
down.
Dodger Charlie Golf Tango
Our
Mike
flaps
November
to
approach
full.
altimeter 29.92 radar. Contact continue. Keep speed not above 210 knots. Porter Dash 247
Phenom 0550 on final.
Phenom 0550 tower. Altimeter 29.92 wind 280 at 4. Cleared localizer runway 26 approach.
Clear localizer
Phenom
runway.
0550,
Come on.
follow the Bombardier on final. Wind 280 at 4. Clear to land runway 26.
Clear to land runway 26, Phenom 0550. Alright, this is it. Let's hope we don't overshoot the runway. Check. Whoa, what's this? So much for our perfect
Phenom
landing.
0550 go around.
Now that's how you land an aircraft.
Phenom 0550.
Oh, we got applause.
133.4. Good day. Jazz 7965 contact ground on 121.7.
So welcome to Toronto.
121.7 Jazz 7965.
Phenom 0550 requesting taxi to parking.
Phenom 0550 taxi to general aviation parking via taxiway Bravo.
Taxiing to general aviation parking via taxiway Bravo. Phenom 0550. top panel view, taxi lights, front view, Alright, parking brake on, lights off, engine off. And let's request our shocks, open our cargo door, and our passenger. So we are right next to the CN Tower. So we did a pretty good landing. The only thing that was against us is that airplane, that scene we had on that decided to land at the same time as us. But except from that, everything is good. And let's request our GPU. And that's it. Another successful flight. So thank you for watching, guys. Hope to see you on another stream, and until next time, cheers.